I have got some like severe allergies happening this week.
Oh no.
I know. I'm starting. Oh, hi, we're live.
We're live talking about allergies. 'Tis the season.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. I was just saying I have some. We didn't go to the gym this morning, and I feel like I have like boundless energy because I didn't burn it all off.
Well, yeah. It was a tough allergy morning this morning. Anyways,
Anyway.
I want to go through our numbers really quickly because you have some really interesting information that we're going to share at the end of this video.
Yeah, this is going to it's going to be a heavy number video, but
yeah. So our friend Orlando should be really excited about this one. You're going to be talking numbers. So, but with that said, if you normally listen and then you jump off, stay because you really want to hear what Trisha is going to share with you when we're done. So we now have a base from last week in regards to starting back up again. So let's talk about our new active listings. And now we are covering 5 counties, not just 3. So we're Bucks, Montgomery, Northampton, Lehigh, and Berks County. And there are currently 502 available or new active listings that went last week versus 538 the week before.
Coming soons are down. This week and last week. I'm getting back into it, man. Coming soons are down too. So 85 this week, 108 came on the market last week.
Under contracts, there are 630 homes that went under contract last week versus 495 the previous week.
That's pretty good. Back on the market, 44, and then the week before, 53. So held them back together more.
And then price reductions, we had 236 price reductions versus 191. And then lastly,
oh, you're gonna make me read the big numbers. Available listings, 2,991 this week versus 2,528 last week. So a little bit of uptick in overall.
Yes, and we had given you guys a breakdown in regards to county, so I'll run through those really quickly just so that if you are specific to a county, and then we'll get right to Trisha. So Montgomery County currently has 874 homes available versus 842 last week. I'm sorry, 842 this week versus 874 last week. Bucks County has 647 versus 639 last week. Berks is up with 409 versus 390. And Lehigh County has 321 versus 331. And then Northampton stayed consistent with 306 versus 302. So Trisha, let's get right into what you were sharing with me today. And you did a video on this last week. So
yeah, so if you go to
them, they can go back and watch your video too.
Yeah, because I'm just going to kind of spat it out to you. But if you want to see like the full breakdown with like the numbers and everything, you can go back and see on my page the video that I did on this last week. So I got this idea from somebody else that posted this on TikTok, but they did a basically a breakdown, and theirs was like from the 60s on to kind of where we are today. I just did from 1990, 2000 to 2010, 2020, and then where we are now. So I wanted to see what the average interest rate was in all of those years, what the median household income was in those years, what the median sale price of a home was, and what your principal and interest would be for that home, and then how much of your monthly income is going towards housing. And this is just wild when you like it. I mean, we know it's rough right now, and then until you do the numbers, you're like, oh my God. So 1990, our average interest rate was 10%. So that's worse than we are now, right? Yep. So you'd be like, those Correct. People had to be in a worse situation. They weren't. So in 1990, average interest rate was 10%. Median household income was $30,000. Average sale price of a home was $76,000. So their principal and interest was $533. So about 21% of their monthly household income went to housing.
Okay.
Jump to 2000, we had 8% interest rate. $42,000 was the median household income. $119,000 was the average home price. So $698 for principal and interest. This is all assuming that you put 20% down.
Right.
So that's about 19.94% of your average monthly or of your monthly income going towards housing. 2010, we had a 4.7% average interest rate, $50,000 median household income, $222,000 was the average home price, and principal interest, that puts your principal and interest at $921 a month, which is about 22%. 2020, we had those fantastic 3% interest rates, $67,000 was your median household income. $392 was the average home price. And so that was about $1,339 for principal and interest on that, or 24%. Now, 2023, we have 7.18%. That's the average interest rate so far. So I know it's been like, wonky, but that's average so far. Median household income, $74,000. Average home price, $416,000. So your principal and interest for that house, $2,254, or 36.5% of your monthly income.
Yeah.
So from, all of those other years, the low was 19.9, high was 24. Now we're at 36.5.
So I think it's really important for those first-time home buyers that are trying to get a feel for what they actually can afford versus what reality is. It's really important for you to work backwards with your mortgage lender.
Yeah.
Figure out what exactly your comfort level is, because the other thing is back then, when we didn't have all the social media and all the other things that people buying smartphones and everything, people are spending their money in so many other areas.
Yeah, you got a lot of debt now.
Exactly.
So, and the other thing that I think is important with all of this is, we hear all the time, well, we're just going to wait for the interest rates to drop. You're doing the same thing everybody else is. That is going to be such a frenzy when the interest rates drop.
And they're not going to drop that much versus you can always refi later.
Yeah. And just but know your monthly payment and what you can afford. That is so important.
Yeah. So that was a great public service announcement. Thank you so much, Trisha.
Man, I don't go to the gym. I'm just ready.
So guys, we hope that this was educating for you. And if you have other things that you want to know about, or you have questions, you know that you can always reach out to us. And we hope that you have a great week.
Have a great week. We're still on.